Oh, we're live. The Michael Jackson biopic, Michael. This did really well in the theaters. It's good. I do want to say I knew Michael Jackson. It'll sound weird. I'm trying the specific years. It was like between 82, 86. He still lived on Havenhurst up in the valley before he bought Neverland. I always thought that was his house. I didn't realize it was the family house originally. His mom and dad would come by sometimes, and Janet and Latoya were by as well. It's a weird story. My dad had a trampoline game that was at called Arrowball, and it was at like a bunch of different places, and Michael liked playing it, so he wanted to buy one, and I you would set these up all the time. So I set it up at his house, and I ended up being up there a number of times and played the game with him and stuff. I had his parents say to me, "Look at that white boy jump." I was the world's top player, so it was interesting. The movie went to that house. I'm like, "Oh, damn! I know everything there." So my impression of Michael, the last time I saw him was shortly after he had the cleft put in his chin, and he was very reserved. I also knew the Osmond family really well, and they knew Michael really well. Obviously, Michael and Donnie were pretty close, and it- he got man when he got burnt. That was bad, but the fame was so bad. He was arrested emotionally as a child, like 10 years old, and you could see that come out interacting with him. He's also very very bright, had an incredible sense of production and melody and groove. Really interesting fellow. Um, Very very shy. Like at his own house, he'd be hiding upstairs, looking out the window to see who was there. Um, so this biopic, I think, did a good job of reflecting that. They don't get into the controversies, and there's a lot of controversy about the controversies because, like I say, Michael was kind of arrested emotionally, and he was still very childlike. So I think probably things happen, and I don't mean inappropriate, touching, but probably sleepovers and things like that, where outside looking in, you go, that's not an appropriate for thing for an adult. But he was very childlike, and there's folks who know him really well, Macaulay Culkin and stuff, that still stand by him. I'm kind of going on for a long time simply because I knew him, a little bit, and Joe Jackson was a prick. So this is good. It's well done. Jafar Jackson does a great job. The little boy who plays Michael does a great job. It's more focused on Michael. There was a miniseries, The Jacksons, An American Story. I think it was in the 90s. And that's actually quite good as well. And it's funny because Jermaine Jackson's son plays Michael in this, and Jermaine Jackson's son played Jermaine in the other one. But yeah, definitely worth a watch.